morning. Morning. Oh, you're full of a cold, Jeanette. That's rubbish. Yeah, it's the rain. We've just got torrential rain today and tomorrow, and then Monday. It's really nice. Anyway, what do you mean I'll be rotten? Why will I be rotten? Can't wait to see her. I can't wait to see her, honestly. I just hope she doesn't hate me. I hope she's as excited to see me as I am to see her. I really do. I do. I hope she's excited to see me. We're about 45 minutes away, so I thought I'll jump on and have a chat with you, little mucky. Right, okay, she is actually indoors. Because she's an escapee, she can't really be outside in the compound because she's an escapee. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I can't wait to see that. I know I can. Thank you, Coco. Oh, have you got them, Ivy? Brilliant. I have sorted out a few of people's gifts from Christmas Eve's mystery boxes. I've just got a few more to do when I get back. I didn't have time to finish off. We are en route to see Smiler and Co. Yep, we are. I'm on to the steroids for my chat. Oh, bless you, Chantal. That's rubbish. I hope she'll be happy to see me. Morning, everybody coming in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'll show you where we are, guys, so you get some kind of idea what it's like when you're driving around. So we're going up into the mountains. As you can see, the road has no edges on it. The road has no oh my god, the road has just, what's the word I'm looking for, no curbs. The road has no curbs. It's very, very uneven, and yeah, we're going up into the mountains. It's not the best of days today, but it's not cold neither. That's the weird thing, it's not actually cold. The roads don't have no proper road on it. It's like, you know, like our roads have like tarmac on top of our roads to make them nice and comfy to ride on. They don't here. They don't.
Tarmacy stuff.
Tarmacy stuff, yeah. What did you get out of the freezer for tea? Well, shall I tell you, Robin, what we got out of the freezer for tea? Where are we going?
I'll go that way.
Are you fucking taking the mic?
Why? That's all. We can go to the end of here and down the river.
I think we're better off going down here and down the river.
Down here and down the... I mean, they're both similar roads, to be fair.
Down which one? How can you get down there when there's a van there?
I can just back up. His car's gone now.
Oh, is the car gone?
Yeah, I only pulled past so you can get out.
Shall I show you where we are? So this is a crossroads. Wagons just stop wherever they want to stop. Somebody's house. Yeah, this is a main road.
Head south.
This is a main road that we're on here.
Continue for half a mile.
This is a main road. So what I got out of the tea for tonight, out of the freezer, was Darren said, oh, we've got this mince here with onions that you cooked off. Do you want me to take that out for tea? And then I stood there, went on TikTok, decided what we're having for tea, and said, yeah, I'll make this because I've got leeks that need using up. And we've got potatoes that need using up. And what did Darren do with the mince? Put it back in freezer. Guys, this is a main road, this that we're going down. It is a main road. Look. This is a main road, guys. This is a main road up into the mountains. This is the way to get to where Casper is, Smiler is. This is a main road. You know when I said to you, it doesn't even have like proper tarmac on. Look, it's just all grit. Like with big potholes and puddles in it. Don't tell your fibs, guys. This is a main road up to the mountain. Wait there a minute. Guys, I think my signal's going. Oh my God, look at this for a puddle. Check this puddle out. Yeah, where we're meant to be going.
What's over there?
I'm gonna have to go, guys. I'll be back soon. Make sure you're following, I'll be back soon. Beautiful, aren't you, beautiful girl? Hey, you're beautiful, aren't you, beautiful girl?
So jealous.
Hey, you're beautiful, aren't you, beautiful girl? Hey, you're beautiful, aren't you?
Oh, I've got another dog that does that.
Oh, are you tired?
Big huffs.
Are you tired, girl? Look at her. Isn't she just adorable? She's so chilled. She's so chilled. Yeah, I think he's got a winner here as well.
Puffing, aren't you?
Yeah, another one for the dog whisperer himself. She's oh, hang on, I'm just going to lie down here with me daddy. Just going to lie down here with me daddy. She's gorgeous, isn't she? She's just bloody adorable. She's just bloody adorable.
Some meat on you.
Yeah, you just need to get her fed up. Get them tin ribs.
Tin ribs here.
Get them tin ribs. About 2 to 2.5 year old. Aren't you gorgeous? Aren't you gorgeous? So yeah, there is a link in my link tree. If anybody wants to share the link, that would be absolutely awesome. Like I say, we've almost got £1,000 set. Where are you going? You're going to fall off the bed there, girl. We've almost got £1,000 saved for her. So yeah, any shares, I'm very much appreciative. I will put another the guy, she's just adorable. I didn't know what she'd do when she saw us today. I didn't know if she'd still be up the arse with me like she was when she was taken on Christmas Eve, but no. She's definitely a happy little girl. She really is. And I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys for helping get Anna back to the UK. You guys have been incredible. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, there we go. If anybody does want to help towards bringing Smiler back to the UK, there is a link in my bio. If you could share the link, that'd be great. Don't expect anybody at all to donate anything. Please don't donate anything. You don't have to, but sharing the link will get to the people that may be able to donate, and we will be forever grateful for that. So yeah, she is definitely living her best life right now. She's very, very timid still. She's very, very... Good afternoon. So, I keep forgetting to show you this, so I'm going to show it you. As you all know, I absolutely love coffee. Very much so. So, what I have got here, which I've not shown you before because I keep forgetting, I've got a new gadget. I've had these gadgets before, but they're always shit. And they break dead easy. Whereas this is it's a rechargeable. It's got low, medium and high. So you just go in with your low, if you like frothy coffee. And I've just gone up to my medium. Look at that froth. Look at the frothiness of that. We'll go up to high, but not for very long. Look at that. Makes the most unbelievably lattes. How many is that? Now I've had these before. I've had loads of these before. And they always end up knackering. Because as soon as you get water on them, they die of death. As soon as you get water on them, they die of death. Anyway, this one, I've had it for about 2 months. I've just never really used it. And oh shit, anybody who likes a frothy brew, you, let me just pull that down a bit. You need to get yourself one because they're great. They are absolutely great. There you go. It's electrical. It charges up and it's got all different heads and it does all different things. We have actually just need to get some Dubai chocolate from the local cake shop. And I don't actually know what this cake is. I have absolutely no idea what this cake is. If anybody does know, then please do let me know. But it's got like milk in the bottom of it. And it's like a wet, soggy kind of sponge. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. Milk cake, never even heard of it. What's milk cake? What is milk cake? Normal cake then soaked in milk, of condensed milk and normal milk. Is it really? Oh, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's definitely not egg custard because the bottom bit is almost like cake, but it's wet and soggy. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I just really fancied some. Do you know like when sometimes you just want something sweet? I wanted some of that cake. It's so nice. It's very milky. Very milky. But yeah, it's nice. Smiler was amazing. Smiler was amazing. It was so good to see her. So good to see her. I can't tell you how good it was to see her. Yeah, it was good. Her little face when we walked in the room. She went like this, dead low. I think she must have thought, where are they taking me now? Where's these two taking me now? So good to see her. Really good. I have got a video of her. I'll upload it. We had no signal on the way back. The weather's not been so clever, but it's brightening up now. Look, it's sunny. It's sun shining. So I'm just going to cook off everything that's in the fridge. I've got loads of fruit and veg that needs cooking off. Loads of veg that needs cooking off. So I'm going to get on with that. She was so happy to see us. She did. Don't know if she's put weight on or not. They're not. She's not going to be weighed anytime soon. So she's just staying up at Hackens. She's just staying up there. She is a week into her... No, she's not. She's on the medication for the disease that she had. She has been wormed and fleed and chipped, and she's had a rabies. So she's got to wait another 3 weeks now to be tested for a rabies. And we're not too sure whether or not she has been spayed. We're really not sure. So we're going to get that checked out properly to see whether she has. and she just needs to get fit. She just needs to, she's going out walking on a lead, and we've just got to keep her, keep her, getting her better, getting her back to fighting fit. She's so underweight. She's so underweight. It's unreal. So that will just come with time. He's feeding her well. She's got access to food and water all the time and treats. She's got access to all that whenever she wants it. She can eat when she wants. She's got her own bedroom. And yeah, it's just going to take time for her to trust us, to trust Hacken, to trust. She's so soft. She's so soft. She's got Leishman's disease. Thankfully, it's only been caught very, very early on, which means that, thankfully, because it's been caught so early on, it hasn't spread to any of her organs, so none of her organs have been affected. So that's really good. So you catch it through sandflies. So the white collar that she's got on is for, to help kill anything like that. Oh, dear me. So she just needs a month of medication, then she'll have her bloods tested again, then hopefully it'll be gone. If not, she just gets tested again in 3 months. And then you start the process again in 3 months. Sometimes it goes in the first dose, the first month cycle. If not, it can go in the second cycle, which will be 3 months after the first. But she's adorable, honestly. She's adorable. She is. He's doing a very, very good job up there. Honestly, he's doing an amazing job up there. It's so nice where he is. Oh my God, listen to me. So yeah, so she's up there. She's being looked after. She's being fed. She's being watered. She's being cared for. And yeah, she hopefully will be fighting fit and back up to, you know, good strength in no time at all, you know. Will she want to run off as a street dog? What do you mean, will she want to run off as a street dog? I don't know what you're asking me. I didn't see the first part of the question, Jem. The first part of the question didn't come up. Yep, she's safe, she's warm, she's looked after, she's fed, she's got love around her. So yeah, she's all right. She'll be okay, you know, she'll be okay. It's just going to be a few months to get her up to fighting fit, that's all. You've just got to give her some time. She just needs time to get herself back up there, to be fighting fit, you know. That's all. She just needs a little bit of time. A little bit of time. But she'll get there in the end. She'll get there. Like I say, it just takes a bit of time. So yeah, she was so happy to see us. She was so happy to see us, honestly. If anybody wants to help out with the fundraiser, there is a link in my bio. You don't have to send a donation to help. You can share it. That'll help just as good. So anybody who wants to share that, please feel free to do so. And anybody from a 50p donation, doesn't matter. If every one of my followers sent £1 over, think how many dogs we could save. Not that I'm going to go be saving dogs, but do you get what I'm saying? Like I was saying to Hacken before, we never set out to save a dog, but we just felt it was the right thing to do, you know. We couldn't leave her on the street. She wouldn't be alive in a couple of weeks if we had her done. She's just so ghastly underweight, you know. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. Guys, we've dropped down to below 500 heart me's. Can we get back up to 500? Can we get back up? Can any of the mods do quick polls? Come on, let's try and get up there on the popularity. Let's have a go at getting back on the popularity today, eh? Let's try it, shall we? If anybody in here hasn't sent your heart me's over, can any of the mods do the... Can any of the mods do a quick poll? Can any of the mods do a quick poll? That is the question. We're doing the best we can. We're doing the best we can. That's, you know, all we can do is the best that we can do. You know, that's all we can do. No, you still can't. Okay. I can't remember how to bloody well do it now. Poll, quick poll. Okay, let's do a quick poll, okay? If you were watching us with Smiler Live before, give us a smiley face. If you missed it, give us a sad face. There you go. If you saw us with Smiler before, smile. If not, give us the sad face. Oh, look at all you guys that saw us with her before. That is incredible. Incredible. Honestly, it was so good to see you all. Thank you for the heart, me, Jade. It was so nice to be able to share it with so many of you. So if you don't know Smiler is a street dog who we've rescued. A very underweight, undernutritioned street dog. If you could have a go at the quick poll, guys, that would be awesome to try and get us onto the popularity. And also, if you could get tapping, there's 220 of you in this room. Could we all get tapping and get the live up to a minimum of 10k likes? It doesn't cost anything to vote. It doesn't cost anything to tap the screen. And if anybody has got a coin for a heart me, wonderful. Thank you very much. I will be uploading a post in a bit of our Smiler and get her, I'll be getting her posted in a bit of when we went to see her. So 36 of you saw her, 11 of you didn't. Guys, you've just got us over 500 heart me's. Thank you so much, gang. So let's go with another poll. If you know what day of the week it is today, put a smiley face. If you don't know, put a crying face. Did you know when you woke up this morning what day it was? Smiley face if you did, crying face if you didn't. Thank you, Lisa, for the heart me. Thank you, guys, for all your heart me's. I appreciate you all. We're trying to get back up on the popularities. Why not? Let's get on them popularities. We deserve it today. Oh, so do you know what? There's more of you knew what day it was this morning than me. I didn't have a clue what day it was this morning when I got up. If you knew what day it was when you woke up this morning, guys, give us a smiley face. If you didn't, give us a sad face. Smiley face if you did, crying face if you didn't. Do you know what I think I'm going to do, gang? I think I'm going to jump off on this phone, come back on my other phone, because I think... Can any of the mods put anything in the baskets? And you can't do the polls neither. Do you know what? You couldn't do polls on my other phone neither, actually. Couldn't do it. So 46 of you knew what day it was this morning when you woke up, and 8 of you didn't. Well, I'm with the 8 that didn't, because I didn't have a clue what day of the week it was. Nobody can do the basket. I don't know what to do. Does anybody know? Oh, hang on. Somebody's put something in the basket and just took it out. Who can do the basket? Because somebody's just put something in and took it out. Bliss can do the basket. Bliss can do the basket. It's not even giving me the option there to let you do polls. At least you can do basket now, Bliss girl. At least you can do basket now. So, we have got a load of stuff in the fridge that we need to, I need to sort out. So I've got all sorts of veg in the fridge, and we need to go through it all and sort it all out. So that is what I am going to do this afternoon. I've got all kinds of veg here, and it all needs sorting. So tomatoes, lemons, onions, leeks. Oh God, falling over. Do 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 do, do 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 do. Okay. So I want to. Can I show you what else we got from the bakers? This is what we went for. They're actually making their own Dubai chocolate. They're making their own Dubai chocolate. Right. So we're going to put the oven on because I do believe that a lot of this we've got in needs going into the oven. So we're just going to go through everything. I've got my own potato peeler out of the van. Didn't even realise we had it with us. So we're going to do these purple carrots. Does anybody have red purple carrots? Oh. Ow! Favourite animal, dog, cat, bird, fish. Oh, right, okay. So is it letting anybody do the quick poll? Right, okay. So, carrots, carrots, carrots. What else have we got here? Leeks, that is for... I don't know what these are. What are these? Do we know what these are? Do we know what these are? I'm unsure what they are, but they're red in the middle. Turnips, do you think they're turnips? I'll show you the middle of them, guys. Turnips are red in the middle. What are they? No, they're not beetroot. This is a beetroot. Turnips aren't red though in the middle, are they? It does look like a radish, Becky, you're right. But it's reddy pink in the middle. Doesn't make any sense to me. It's like a radish is red all over though, isn't it? Ain't beetroot, because this is beetroot that I've got here. These are beetroots. Sisters advice is closed when I've tried them and council just need to start to get food. What's that, Becca? What's up, girl? You get turnips that are red in the middle. Can you really? Right, okay. Radish is white in the centre. That's what I thought. It tastes, it's very bitter. I didn't like it. We had it the other day. I roasted it the other day, but I didn't like it. It was very bitter. It was horrible. Beetroot. Beetroot, man, beetroot. I need them for tonight, actually. Right, so let's make a start on this. So we've got butternut, squash, we've got carrots, we've got some kind of, we don't know if it's turnip or what it is. We've got, what else have we got in here? Just checking there's nothing else in here that needs going. No, there's nothing else in there. So we're just going to salt it. And black pepper it. Bit more olive of the oil, eh? Give it a mix up. I'm just cooking off all the vegetables that need cooking off, guys. So we've just got some vegetables that are left over from last week's shop, and we're just cooking them all off so that it doesn't go to waste, and then we can use it over the next few days as roasted veg in whatever it is we're deciding to add. whoa, 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 whoa. So yeah, just going to whack it in the oven and just let it do its thing. Anyone, what you making? I'm just making veg. I'm not making soup. It's not soup weather. We're not making soup. Okay. Got a couple of leeks. Them 4 onions can go back in the fridge. I've got loads of cauliflower and broccoli that needs cooking off. Cut myself yesterday and it's so sore. Becky, you sorted, darling? Sorry, I just needed to get all that in the oven and I missed what you were all talking about. Are you all right though, girl? So yeah, I've just got, this is the rest of the cauliflower. Get rid of it all. Do. Get the littler pieces on top of the bigger pieces, that's it. Right, we're just going to leave that to do its thing now while I have my coffee. I'll have my coffee over here with you, gang. So we are just cooking off all the vegetables that needed using up because there's no point in going to the Turkish market tomorrow to get a load more veg when I don't proper know what I've got here and to start off with here with me. Just to last till the 3rd to see if I'm entitled to a food bank, hon. Why won't you be entitled to a food bank? Have you asked on your local Facebook page? People on them will usually likely to know. What about the leek? What about the leek? Don't you wash the broccoli? Don't wash any veg. Why do I wash it? Why would you wash it? This goes back to what we were talking about the other day. Do you know the other day when we were talking about the way the UK has gone crazy and health and safety is just bonkers? This is exactly the prime example. The prime example of the UK going crazy with germs. Do you know the reason why I believe this is just a Vicky McFarlane? This is just a Vicky McFarlane thing. I've never washed my fruit, I've never washed my meat, I've never washed my veg. And I know I don't look it, but I am 51. And do you know what? I've never killed myself or anybody else up to now. And I do think that the way the world's gone with antibacterial and washing this and washing that and washing everything else, I think the world's gone a bit batshit crazy. And I think that half the reasons why so many people and kids have got allergies and are this and that and the other is because people don't understand what germs can do. Germs are very, very good at helping immune systems, but unfortunately the mamby-pamby world that we are in today doesn't allow germs to breed, so therefore everybody's ill all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? I totally agree with you. That's why people are ill. 100% Kez. Can you imagine health and safety back in the day? Exactly, Serene. Thank you. I'll look into it on Facebook. Yeah, I would do, definitely. What do they think happens during cooking process? Honest to God, I never wash my vegetables. I'm still here. Exactly that, Anne. I just think, how did they cope in the olden days? Exactly, Louise. You look amazing for your age. Thank you very much, Danielle. Washing is a must, says who? Who says that washing your fruit, your veg and your meat is a must? I don't wash them neither. Yeah, let's have a little poll, shall we? Do you wash your veg? Smiley face for yes, crying face for no. Do you wash your veg? That's what I'm asking. Do you wash your veg? Couldn't agree more. Don't need to wash it. Reaches high enough to... Thank you, Sammy. Somebody who talks sense. I just don't agree with everything you said, although I do wash some fruits. Don't wash anything. I never wash fruit, veg or meat. No, me neither. I once had coli and it had a wood lice in it. So it's best to wash all veg. Wash all veg, right? So Shazza, what would happen if you hadn't washed your coli and you boiled it and it had wood lice in it? What would happen then? I never wash it. So come on, guys. How many of you wash it and how many of you don't? That's what I want to know. My nan never washed a veg or fruit through. It was homegrown. Love it, Judith. I don't mean to put a smiley face for washing my veg. So if you wash your veg, smiley. If you don't, hang on, what did I say then? What did I just say? What did I say? Sad face if you don't wash your veg. Smiley face if you do. Thanks, guys. So if you do wash your veg, 18 of you, 61 of you don't. We're going to do that again because there's 331 of you in this room. There isn't a right or a wrong answer. Do you wash your veg? Smiley face. If you... No, shut up, Vicky. If you don't wash your veg, smiley face. If you do wash your veg, sad face. If you don't wash it, smiley. If you do, crying. Go. 331 of you in here. 331 of you in here. Let's go. Do you wash your veg? Yes or no? Smiley face if you don't. Sad face if you do. Come on, guys. 320 of you in here. There's only 80 of you commented. Smiley face if you do wash it. Don't wash it. Sad face if you do. Do you wash your veg before you cook it? That is bonkers. That is bonkers. There's still only 100 of you answered it and there's 340 of you in here. Smiley face if you don't wash your veg. Crying face if you do. That shocks me. That actually shocks me. Don't rinse or wash anything. I don't rinse or wash anything. I don't rinse or wash fruit or veg or meat. Never have, never will. Never have, never will. I put crying face and I don't wash the veg. You shouldn't wash it. I don't get boiled anyway. It does exactly. It was in a restaurant, not in my house, hon. I was disgusted. Why were you disgusted, Shazza? Do you know what, right? This is again how the world's gone crazy. You can go and buy anything from anywhere and it can be bad because it's called fresh produce. So I have gone and bought chicken from a supermarket before now, got it home and it's been off. The date's not passed on it, but it's off because it smells off. You can go into any restaurant and if you cut into something and it's got something growing in it, it's not the restaurant's fault and it's not your fault. It's just called life. So being disgusted because you cut into a piece of cauliflower that had wood lice in it, I'm not sure how you knew it was wood lice, but it's not anybody's fault. It's just nature. It's just nature. It's what happens. So you can't, you know, when you are dealing with fresh produce, if you have something and you cut into it and it's bad, it's nobody's fault. It's called fresh. And that's what happens when you've got fresh produce. Sometimes they get things in them. Slug in your lettuce, yeah, it happens. There's such, yeah, that's it. I never wash it, never. Because I expected it to be in my food and I saw ridges on its back and legs in the air. But it wasn't anybody's fault. What's it to be disgusted about? It's just, it's fresh produce. It's what you expect. It's lucky if you don't get anything. It's nobody's fault. I don't ever wash it. Can't expect a restaurant to look through every piece of cauliflower. Exactly. It's called nature. It's just nature. You know, it's just nature. At the end of the day, I don't wash any veg. I don't wash any fruit. Has anybody seen me eat an apple? I've had one this morning. Has anybody seen me eat an apple? Exactly, Rach. The slugs might taste nice. Has anybody ever watched me eat an apple on here? Because I'm sure you have. Yeah, quite possibly would put you off the rest of your food, but it's nobody's fault and it's, you know, smells about best. Yeah, I never go by dates on food, ever. Never, ever, ever. I don't wash my apples and I eat everything apart from the stem. I eat the core, I eat the pips, I eat every part of an apple. The only thing I don't eat is the little stem at the top. You don't need, why do you wash it? You're just washing away what? What are you washing away? The reason why I believe a lot of people are ill and nobody's got an immune system is because the world's gone mad when it comes to washing veg and meat and potatoes and all sorts. Just get it chopped up and get it chucked in. There's nothing better than proper homegrown stuff. Now, if I brought something home and it was covered in mud, like if I'd been and bought some fresh carrots from the market here, and they've just literally been dug up, I would give them a wash because they've obviously got mud on them. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be chewing a carrot with a bit of grit. That's completely different. Would you eat it? Would you eat it if you found a lice in it? I wouldn't eat the cauliflower, but I'd eat the rest of it. I wouldn't eat the cauliflower, but I'd eat the rest of my dinner. Why wouldn't you? Pesticides, what about them? I don't wash anything either. I think people are concerned about pesticides. Why? I do believe that a lot of the reasons why a lot of illnesses are in the UK is because of how anal they are about health and safety. Washing potatoes takes all the starch out. That's why they crumble. Depends on the cut as well. Not the cut, the crop. It wouldn't put me off. No, it wouldn't me. Yeah. Smiley's great. I don't wash my fruit. Don't wash anything. Don't wash anything. When people come in here when I'm cooking, oh, you've not cooked, you've not washed your chicken. I absolutely am not washing my chicken. Don't wash anything. And you know what? I've never died. I've been cooking for a long time. It's not a massive amount of pesticides to cause harm to humans. It's not. If a crop has been sprayed with pesticides, what do you think it's going to do to that apple you're eating or that banana that, no, you don't eat banana skin. What do you think is going to happen to you if you eat an apple or a tomato that's had pesticides on it? It's not going to do anything to you. I do wash bags of salad. No, don't touch it. As long as you wash your hands, you're all right. Well, yeah, that's exactly a big one, yeah. It tells you on the packaging not to wash raw meat, but so many people do, Anne. So many people do. Weird scaremongering conspiracy theories. You're right there, Bliss. If I washed... I think if you're washing your fruit and your veg and your meat, you're taking a lot of the goodness out of it. Makes me ill. I wash bags of salad. It won't make you ill. There's not a chance on this earth that a bag of salad that hasn't been washed makes you ill. Do you know what makes you ill? The fact that you don't do that, and because you've got no immunity, because you're just scared to death of eating an apple that's got a bit of pesticide on it. That's probably the reason why it makes you ill. The more you wash them, the more goodness you're taking out of them. 100% Cheryl. I found dead flies in lettuce, so always wash them. But the thing is though, when you open your lettuce and you start peeling it off, because you don't ever cut your lettuce, like who actually cuts into a lettuce, God only knows. When you peel your lettuce leaf off, you see if there's anything on it. Pesticides are there to kill little bugs and stuff. Imagine what it does to your insides. There's not enough on it. There's an apple that's had pesticides on it is not going to have enough on it to kill you or do anything to you. You would say that because you're a Viking. I'm saying that because I've cooked for years and I don't wash anything. I don't buy bags of salad. Good. It's just a waste and gimmick. Depends what they sprayed it. Doesn't matter what they sprayed in. Scaremongering to get you to wash it because they want you to think that the world's full of chemicals. The reason why I believe a lot of people are ill these days is because health and safety has gone mad. I never wash nothing, to be honest. I did when I worked in a cafe because you had to. Yeah, I get that. I wash my dishes out my cupboard. My mum does it. What do you mean you wash your dishes out your cupboard? You wash your dishes out. I wash my dishes before they go in the cupboard. I don't understand washing meat, me not. You still live like medieval times. Who does? Who lives like medieval times? A lot of stuff gets washed in the factory. Yes, Anne. Snowflakes, a lot of them. I could agree with you there, Shelley. They've been tested safe for humans. Yep. Have you seen all the crap that comes off fruit and veg when you wash it? No, because I don't wash it. I just eat it. Bliss say actually all safe. It is all safe. If it's from the UK, you'll be okay as we get a lot of rain here. Absolutely, what a load of trollop. What a load of trollop. Thank you for the compliment. Washing them can cause more contamination. I've Googled it. Thanks, Cheryl. Completely agree with you, Vicky. Honestly, the younger generation will not understand. They don't understand. They don't get it. Well, we are all here. They aren't going to end us for spraying our veg. Exactly that. Exactly that. Taxi for Asil. Taxi for Asil. I completely agree with you. The government isn't trying to end us. I know, honestly. I tell you, half these people that kids have got allergies, all these kids that have got oh, I can't have this, oh, it can't have that, oh, our Tommy can't have this, oh, our Bella can't have that, oh, our so-and-so can't have. Yeah, because they're not immune to it, because they've been kept in a bubble. You know, when Colby Drew used to drop his dummy, you pick it up, wipe it in your mouth and give it him. He's got to 26 nearly and not died. Do you know what I mean? You're advised not to wash. Yeah, but people do. You can't wash pesticides that absorb through the skin of fruit. Thank you, Lisa. Very good point. Bubble wrap. Yeah, too many kids are bubble wrap these days. You know, I used to eat worms when I used to go down the garden and come in with, like, you know, bugs in my hands and sit down and eat my dinner. Nothing's happened to me. Yep, it's like when they go nursery and get ill, it's because they don't build up an immune system because they're wrapped in bubble wrap. My sister-in-law stuck to the book and nephews were always poorly. Yep, you need good bacteria and bad bacteria to help the word go round. You need germs to keep you looking well, to keep you feeling well. Vicky, you look stunning. Well, thank you very much for that. That's very kind of you. I do eat the whole of an apple, core included. I dread to think what I had on my hands when I was little. Me too, Shelley, honestly. Me too. Everyone's different and we don't all agree on stuff. That's absolutely correct. But I do think that a lot of people in the UK are to blame for the amount of germs that kids pick up because they keep them in bubble wrap. Never did us any harm as kids, you know? I used snails on my arms and walk around the house when I was little. That's what I mean. It's what we did. It was called growing up, wasn't it? Now they have to sit in the pretty little frocks and the nice clean trainers. They're not allowed to play outside. They're just stuck with a piece of electronical equipment in their hand and not allowed to go out in the garden picking snails. Do you know what I mean? It must be our generation, Shelley, 100%. It is true. It is true. My daughter has a nut allergy and she's tried them, went nursery and they called them. A nut allergy is a little bit different. Like, a nut allergy is a little bit different. Like, That's completely different. But the majority of kids of today that have got all these things wrong with them, give them a bit of soil and a few worms to play with. They'd be far better off than sat there playing on the newest iPhone at 3-year-old because you don't want to get them dirty because they might get germs. That's what's wrong with the world. Totally agree with you. Kids seem to be born with a label attached to them these days. Our generation was the best time to grow up, I agree with you. When I was younger, 26 years ago, I used to play out in the garden. Exactly, Levi. Nowadays, they're not allowed to go out there. They might get dirty. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't all these allergies and intolerances when we were kids. You're right, John. You're right. Wet wipes weren't even around when I had older children. Yep, you never needed them. Who used to, here's one. Who used to spit on an hanky and wipe it on the kid's face to make them clean before you gave them a biscuit? You know? I'm 35, my son's 14 and still plays with toys outside and I bloody love it. So do I, Kelly. There's not enough of that goes on these days. My boy loves going out in the garden digging. Love it, Lucy. A mucky kid's an happy kid. That is absolutely right. As if someone just compared a nut allergy to what we're talking about. Yeah, nut allergies are completely different. My mum used to say, come back even the lights are. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, come back when it goes dark. You can play out till it goes dark. That's what my mum used to say. And off we'd all go. All kids on Square used to all be playing out on the fields and in the woods. Now, oh my God, you can't do anything. My 5 boys, he loves the outdoors and being pet woodlice home, love it. I used to make mud pies in the garden, so did we, Claire, so did we. Our generation was much better, I agree with that comment. Yeah, me too, still do, yeah. It's crazy, because now you hardly see kids playing out. You don't, because you can't get them dirty. They might get hurt if they flick a piece of a worm, you know what I mean? Lick your finger and dab them down. Honestly, you used to, didn't you? My mum still does it. Honest God, I hate it, fudge. I still do it with my nephew. Isn't it funny? I still do when they have toothpaste round the chops. Yeah, I was brought up on a farm, never clean but never ill. See, Lisa, that's how it should be. We were always out playing even in the rain. Yeah, I told him I'd never do if I caught me when my son was bought. I know. I must admit I've never done it. But Colby does remember his nana doing it. She used to get, I'll go like this. Come here, you dirty little bleeder. Do you remember? Oh, me hip. A bit of spit and polish never did anybody any harm, did it, eh? Oh. Look, a bit of spit and polish, eh? Just had a huge cauliflower that just needed turn that down a bit. So the broccolis and cauliflowers here are so huge, like so huge, that I'm just cooking off the broccoli and cauliflower that I bought last Sunday. This is another thing as well. Like if I bought a cauliflower and a broccoli last Sunday from anywhere, it would be off by now. It would be mouldy. it would have the broccoli head would have gone yellow and started to crumble rather. Do you know what I mean? Again, when you're buying fruit and veg abroad, it's a million times different to buying fruit and veg in the UK. As I say, that has been I bought that last Sunday. It's the Moose Lover that I've got on, and they're reduced to just below 20 quid. Let me just put it in the basket for you. It is so comfy. I've always been very conscious of wearing one of these before, so I've never worn one. It's the zip front one, and it's that one there. It's £17.99, guys. I've also got the Moose Lover bodysuit as well. And I've just put them in the basket as well. And I've got that brown Moose Lover jumpsuit too. I've just popped them all in the basket. Dead comfy. Really, really comfy. This is really comfy. So yeah, I do think that sometimes people, especially the younger generation, could still learn a lot from us oldies, because the world that you've been brought up in is not the world that we were brought up in. The world that that you guys are being brought up in is a scary world. It's like I was saying the other day. I mean, have you been and watched that video of where we ate our lunch yesterday? We've been to one just like it today. We went yesterday, me and Dee. We had a Durham. I had a can of pop. Darren had a bottle of Coke, and it was £2. If you actually saw the place, what it was like, flies flying about, passing the bread from one table to the next. It's just how they are here. Wouldn't have it any other way. In the UK, that kind of stuff happens, but it happens in the back. It doesn't happen in the shop where you can see it. The boxes of bread that were just passed around where we've just been were just put back on the table, and more bread was added to it to be took to the next table. Like in the UK, you know, that doesn't happen. The chilies were took out of a bucket, put into a bowl and put on our table, and the ones we didn't eat, they just went back into the bucket ready to be scooped out for the next diners. That happens in the UK, but you just don't see it. We loved our red phone box. I'm so glad we had no mobiles back then, and it was a lot different, wasn't it? Whereas if somebody walked into one of these Turkish local restaurants where we've just been for a Durham, and you saw that happening, you'd be disgusted and walked out. But what goes on in the UK, it just doesn't go on in front of people. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a very different world. Smiler's amazing. We've just been to see her this morning. It's been lovely to catch up with her and see her. The Moose Lovers, I've just put them all in the basket, guys. They are super comfy. I'm shocked, actually, at just how comfy it actually is. I wasn't expecting it to be as comfy as it is, but yeah, it was really comfy. It's really comfortable. So, yep. I can definitely recommend the Moose Lover. It's very comfy. It doesn't go saggy on your knees or your bum. It's very figure hugging. I'm glad you found her again. Yeah, we found her again. She's been rescued, and she's up at the rescue now, and she's doing amazing. Yeah, she's doing amazing. Take me back to the 60s, best years growing up. You're not kidding. I love glad Smiler is doing well. She is. Yeah, you look beautiful. Thank you, Kate. That's very kind of you. Very kind. Back in the 60s, there weren't Chinese takeaways or Turkish kebab shops. I'm in Turkey though, aren't I? That's what's a little bit different. And there was Chinese's back in the 70s. Maybe not as many as there is now, but they were definitely about, you know. Yeah, it was great to see her. She was all chilled. Yeah, living her best life. Or at least she will be living her best. I do feel a bit tight, I'm not going to lie. But it's for the best. It's definitely for the best. You know? It's definitely for the best. So I'm just cooking off the broccoli and cauliflower that needs using up before I go shopping tomorrow and see what else we need. I just thought I better see what we've got in the fridge and get it all cooked off. So that's what I've done. So yeah, it's a weird day today, isn't it? I bet nobody knows. I don't know what to do with myself. It's such a weird day. We were actually going to go bowling when we came back down from seeing Smiler. We were going to go to a Rasta and go bowling, but our friend Mike's van's got a puncture. So Darren's gone to pick him up to take him to get his puncture fixed on his van. So that put stop to that. So I said, well, I'll just go back and just get all this cooked. I said, I need to cook. I was going to do it all tomorrow. I just said, I need to get all this cooked. So that's what I've come and done, and then it's done then, isn't it? And then we can see if we need to go and get anything tomorrow. I'm doing like a bit of a lamb kind of hot pot for tea tonight. She was great. She was absolutely great. She was so happy to see us. I'll put a video on in a bit of her when we got there. She was so happy to see us. She'll be bringing it. She's coming back to the UK. It's not going to be for another 3 or 4 months yet, but she is coming back to the UK. Bless her, onwards and upwards. Yeah, absolutely onwards and upwards. There has been a bit of an issue with one of the owners of one of the restaurants saying that he owned her, but he absolutely didn't own her, because if he did, she'd have been chipped to him, and she wouldn't be underweight and under malnutritioned, and she wouldn't have diseases that need addressing. He may have tried to feed her a few times, but she won't feed in front of other dogs. That's why she's on her own up at the sanctuary, because she won't feed with them. So he might like the idea if she's a cute dog, but if she was owned by somebody, she'd have been chipped to them. She wouldn't have needed fleeing, worming, rabies. She'd have had it all, and she's had nothing. She wouldn't be underweight. She wouldn't be all the things that she is if she was owned by somebody. Owned her, yeah, I neglected, yeah. That's what I said to him. I said that to him. I said, if you owned her, then why is she underweight? Why is she under malnutritioned? And why is a chip registered not to you if you own her? Well, I'll tell you why, shall I? Because in Turkey, if you've got your dog that's chipped to you and it's caught out in the street, you get a £1,500 fine for allowing that dog to come out of your yard. So what people do is they own the dog, but they let it live on the streets. Make that make sense? That makes me so happy how she was amazing with us, honestly, yeah. She's amazing. So glad you helped her, I know. So seemingly he owned her. It was him and his, she wasn't a lost dog, it was him and his wife's dog. Yeah, she was underweight. Some people are I think some people just like the idea of having a dog, but not the responsibilities that comes with it. You know, it's not cheap to get a dog off the streets and take it back to the UK. And I'm not going to be going around saving all the dogs neither, you know. There's tons of dogs on the streets. But the reason why she's the one that we're helping is because she's the one that's underweight, you know.